Now, she doesn't.
I find
For the betterment of town of Cobalt and its people, I call this meeting to order. Disclosure of pecuniary interest and general nature thereof. I will be stepping out for the appointing of the board as my spouse is fine. 3, approval amendment of agenda. Doug?
Your worship, I have a resolution to allow our colleague, Mr. Councillor Cooper, to join us tonight via Zoom. So I would move, be it resolved that Councillor Cooper be permitted to participate in the special meeting of council on February 15, 2023 via electronic device.
I got a seconder on that? Pat? All in favor? Carried.
He's in favor too.
Approval amendment of the agenda. Draft motion be it resolved, council approve the agenda of the special meeting dated February 15th, 2023 as presented. Can I get a mover? Doug? Seconded by Jim? Any discussion? All in favor? Carried. 4, library bylaw. Draft motion be resolved, council adopt the bylaw number 2023-05, being a bylaw to establish a public library be taken as its first, second, and third time and passed this 15th day of February 2023. And further that the said bylaw be signed and sealed by the mayor and clerk. You're gonna move on that, please. Doug?
This was that, sorry. Excuse me, did we complete that? I didn't think we completed that from last.
Do you have any amendments you'd like to make?
Pat, you have something to say, Pat?
Could we have a seconder before we have the discussion?
Yes.
Second and put it on the table.
No.
Thank you.
No, now we can discuss.
There we go. Pat?
Okay, we weren't supposed to look at this for passing it until another week till our regular meeting. This has shoved it up. I have 2 other such bylaws that I wanted time to read and go through and compare to ours to make sure that because of everything that's happened, that we aren't being heavy-handed. I want to make sure that this goes along with what other municipalities do and say in their memorandum of agreement with their library, between the library and the municipality. And so I've only had time to read part of one and just sort of went page flipping today with the second one that came on our website. And I definitely do not want to vote on this tonight. I want to have time to look at it and make sure we're doing it right, so we never go through this mess again.
Any other discussion on that? Jim?
On hers or my own? Well, we were tentatively put in that we were looking at 7 board members. And right now, I think I was looking at it, I'm thinking maybe we should go with 5 board members now that Coleman is joining us, right? And have like 2 counselors, and this would equal the 7 that we came to before, and have counselors, 1 counselor from Coleman and 1 from Cobalt, sit on this with 5 board members. That's my take from it, and I think it would be good.
And under my understanding as well, that the 2 council members are non-voting members, so they don't actually take up a seat on the board. They're just there as a witness or to relay the news back to the councils. So I'm fine with 5 on the board and then up to 2 councilors as well. But the councilors don't take a board seat, so it doesn't count, and they don't vote. From what I kind of looked into and figured out.
Any other discussion on that? Doug?
Well, firstly, no. Once you're appointed to the board, you're on the board as a voting member. Always has been that way, always will be.
Okay, is that just for Cobalt or is that like in general?
That's in general, that's everywhere.
Okay, because there's a few mixed views there
Yes. No,
of non-voting members.
yeah, no, we are voting members. We are appointed to the board. And
Do we have that somewhere where I could read that officially? Like,
not
Because I
with me
looked
right
at it a
now,
couple
but
of times and there was some that yes, some that no, and I was like, okay, well, now I'm kind of lost.
I'd refer you to the Libraries Act to start with. Secondly, and to Pat's point, and I understand what you're saying because I did a lot of that in our last term as well, wanting to hear more. The only thing I would say is that we do have to have this board appointed by the 18th of February. That's the ministry deadline for it. So we really don't have time to put off passing a bylaw. We can amend the bylaw afterwards. That's never a problem. I think that was the same reason that our procedural bylaw got passed, and Gary pointed out we can always amend it after the fact. But I would suggest we pass the bylaw tonight. It's fairly straightforward. It is written by the Integrity Commissioner.
Who's the integrity commissioner you're referring to? What's the name of this person?
Heike,
Do you think that's the integrity commissioner?
I'm sorry?
She's the integrity commissioner?
Yes. Yes, Pat.
We made a number of little changes last time. We don't even have a copy of the new changes that we could read before this minute.
I think the changes are already incorporated into the text.
The text that we just got immediately.
Well, it was available
When?
yesterday.
I didn't see
This
notice
morning
of
it
this
was.
meeting until this afternoon.
Draft that went to council last night. It's highlighted, the changes that were done. And stroked out from the other one.
Perfect.
I saw 2 changes on there. That in yours.
Page 2, page 3. Angela,
I think too that it would make sense for us to go through and read through sections, and we do have time for some conversation. So it's not like put it in front of us and just pass it, but let's continue to have conversation while we have time.
do you have any issues in particular, Pat? You know, what's put on the table?
No, it was just mainly I have Temiskaming Shores Memorandum of Understanding, Trillium Public Library, the bylaw from agreement from Coleman that just got very recently, and then our bylaw. And I was hoping I would have until next Tuesday to read all of these and check them out. Because normally, unlike you, I'm willing to say, okay, we come back, we can make changes afterwards. But this has been such an absolute mess that, quite honestly, I don't trust that we might come back and make changes later that might be needed to. Because of the way this all came down.
Any other discussion on this? Angela?
We could just amend the existing bylaw that hasn't been repealed and just address the number of members on the board. Just for now, without passing anything new. So we remain with the old that definitely needs to be changed.
So you'd like to see item 3 adopted into, amended into the previous bylaw? Page 2.
Well, there is already in the previous bylaw that says 9 members, right? So an amending of that.
Number 3 would be amended. Or into the new-
Yeah,
Any discussion on that?
That would be more amenable to me.
So the old library bylaw, and just proposing
Nine.
adopting item 3. Amending. the-
That's right here, this yellow one.
Yes. And that would allow us to, for a new board to go in and bring the number down.
Okay, so what are we going to? put it at then?
So we go from 9, 7.
Yeah, that's what we kind of talked about last week, right? Up to 3 councils. I know that Coleman wants to put a council member on.
Yeah, if we need one member from Coleman, so
No, we don't.
No, we don't, but they have two people from Coleman are interested in being on the board. But one counselor wants to be like, it's kind of what Doug's job is for their own thing. That's not official, but they do have a motion going forward on Tuesday. After Family Day there.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we can maybe leave a spot open for one of them. I think it's Marilyn Lovett, I think, or something like that. Coleman.
But
in Coleman's agreement with us, 9.0 representative. The municipality representative should be the CAO officer of the municipality.
What number was that? 9, I think.
Yeah. 9.0 in that.
So if they're, sorry,
This is in their agreement to enter their library services agreement with the Cobalt Public Library.
does that say that the CAO will be the representative? And has they ever attended any of the meetings?
I don't know if they've ever attended any of the meetings, but what I was just reading in here.
any of that come forward in past meetings? You've attended?
No, we've always had 2 sitting members from at large. From
At large? Okay.
Yes.
And that's fine, yeah, as long as Coleman's got their representation.
Yeah, so this one catches me a little bit by surprise as well. Certainly it's, you know, they did this, what, March 21st, 22. And no, they never acted on that. They never put themselves in and
Mhm. And it's agreement with between the library and Coleman, so it never came through our council.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't think our old bylaw, I don't know if I have a copy of it here, but you're looking at the 1989 one?
Yeah, I have it from last meeting.
Yeah. I don't think it was specific about representatives from home and other than.
Don't remember seeing anything about. I don't know if you want to see this, but there's nothing in the original bylaw that refers to Coleman. So it's not
Oh, that one, no, I've seen that one before, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, no, I got that one. No, she was looking at the original 1989 one, yeah. Yeah, I thought I had grabbed everything, but I didn't. That's all it was. I missed a piece.
At any rate, I think it would be only fair if Coleman was allowed to have a council member on the library board for fairness, because they use our library as well, right? They should have some representation.
If I may, your worship.
Mhm.
I understand what you're saying, but I would point out too that Coleman only signs over their provincial grant to the town of Cobalt, and that's the sum total of their commitment to our library.
And it's money, so
Well, they give us what the province gives them, and they give us an additional $500.
You have a right to have a member sit on the board.
I think they're certainly entitled to a member at large, like we're going to appoint for ourselves.
As I saw.
So maybe we can, when we do this amendment, we'll do the 7, so 5 board members and then the 2 councils, Doug, and then somebody from Coleman.
Council from
Leave
Coleman.
it, leave it blank for, they'll fill it in next Tuesday, who they're picking. That's my understanding. What's
Jim?
happening next Tuesday?
Are we starting from scratch here? There's nobody's on the board, no council members, so there's no council member, including yourself, Doug, that's sitting on this board right now. Sorry, are we re-electing somebody to go sit on the board? Is that what we do from here, or are we assuming you're on the boards?
I assume since we passed it this year, that I was put on the board.
Yeah, but it's the new council, new board that we have to do.
Well, if you want to revisit that, then we can. I don't
I
really
just
care.
putting this out there. Are we doing this correctly?
If you wish, we can do it that way.
Is this the way?
Just one at a time.
Yeah. No, Doug was appointed by the mayor, so the
Okay.
appointment comes from our council
Okay.
to
I think that
the,
was
to
on
the
the
library.
second.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I
so
remember.
that's an appointment for the term of this.
Continues.
It continues no
Okay.
matter what changes are in the board.
So how would council like to proceed? Do we want to adopt this in, or do we want to amend the previous bylaw until we can review this?
I'd like to amend the previous
Do
bylaw
you have a
and
motion?
until we can, yes, until we can pursue this further and make
A
sure.
Motion to
it's-
amend current bylaw. Do you have a second on that? Angela? And basically adopt number 3.
Yeah,
Page 2.
number 3 there. There it is.
Well,
Mhm, yeah,
Sorry, can we ask Harry if he has anything he wants to say?
sorry.
Nope.
No.
All good. He's got a thumbs up there.
Angela,
So I guess to be more specific, in the original bylaw, it's number 1. So we're amending that the Cobalt Public Library Board shall be composed of 9 members
Yes.
appointed by the municipal council.
So
And we're
to
in-
amend item 1. And to incorporate item 3, that the town Cobalt Library Board shall be composed of 7 members appointed by council. Up to 3 of 7 library board members may be members of council. Angela?
So then item number 2 on the original one said that the council of the town of Cobalt hereafter appoint members to constitute the Cobalt Public Library Board as approved by sections 9 and 10. Oh, sorry, I thought that was 9 councilors. Never mind.
All in favor of that amendment? Show of hands, please. Carried. Item 4.2, library board applicants, draft motion be resolved, the council for the town of Cobalt directs that the board of directors for the Cobalt Public Library, composed of 7 members, be appointed from the following applicants: Jenny Aksed, Trina Bro, Jennifer Cowell, Mara Fishley, Jennifer Gabriel, Ken Lilly, Jennifer Pereira, and Sabrina Summersall. I will now give my seat up to Councillor Wilcox.
Probably didn't have to leave. It's not a closed session.
Code of conduct thing, Gary. He has to step up.
Okay, so we definitely do have two phones.
Okay, so in the selection of members, I think we best first resolve what we're going to do about Bowman and their representation.
Yeah, we should have put that into that amendment. We just did. We offered Coleman one of the council positions possibly.
No, there's two Coleman
People.
applying anyway.
Yeah, I don't want the council.
Yeah.
Council.
Well, I think it'll be up to, council's wish, whatever we want to do. And we could provide add in another amendment. But I think, I'm sorry, Jim.
So we're gonna appoint like 5 board members and then, or no, you're already in, so it's. So 5, you, and then we'll wait for the Colin. and you're-
That's what we have to decide.
Okay, it's not-
Okay,
So,
I second that, makes sense.
their bylaw seems to suggest it has to be a member of their council. Or 2.
Yeah, well, I guess if they wanted to, but I think they're happy with this one.
Yeah, I would hope so, because
Yeah.
again,
24 of them.
Angela,
At this point, they've signed this, but we haven't, as far as I know, done anything with it. So I'm not saying that we don't put in anyone, but
Yeah, that's,
they're saying they will give us money if we agree, but they haven't come to us.
The library board also services Coleman too, everyone around the lakes, and then they go to the library, right?
But kind of like what you said the other day, let's let, we put someone in, it doesn't have to be formal. If they want to be historic, they can be
Yeah.
historic.
I was under, when I, like I said, non-voting, as well, non-voting. But if they're gonna vote, then I got more to say.
if council wishes, I suppose we could have a motion to contact Latford and ask them who they wish to appoint as their representative. Or Coleman, sorry.
Yeah.
The other part that I wrestled with is we did ask for nominations to be done by noon yesterday.
Yeah.
And we got in the number of people who put in their request to be on the board. So I'm just wondering, to what do we owe the people who submitted their applications? And 2 are from Lashford.
Yeah, Coleman.
Coleman.
That's all right.
Thank you, Gary.
Yeah.
Um, At Coleman, that was an agreement between Coleman and the library board.
Yes.
So they would approach the library board if they wanted a representative, not us.
They're under the understanding that was gonna be a non-voting member anyway.
Yeah.
That Coleman was gonna produce.
But still, the council of Cobalt that appoints the library
Yes.
board. And be the library.
That's
board
right.
negotiating
Yeah,
this.
we can approach, it doesn't have to be counselors that we take for the library board from Coleman, so,
All right, well then we'll do
yeah,
6.
quite
plus
happy
Doug,
with
7.
regular Coleman members.
We'll vote 6 plus Doug, then that makes 7.
I was going to ask if
6 and
any other
down.
councillors from us wanted to be on the library.
I don't think so.
And
I would be willing to be on it, but it's a, I guess the mayor normally appoints that, so I'm not sure. I think that in the future within our bylaw, it should be loose, because if we only get 4 applicants, then we can make it up with board members. If we get more applicants, or at some point in the year, maybe we say, well, there's a new person who's come to town, maybe a board member steps back and we can integrate
Mhm.
someone in. So I'd rather it be kind of an open fill as needed.
can I just touch base with Harry and see if he's got anything to contribute?
Harry fell asleep.
Oh, no,
He's unable to unmute himself.
Um,
They asked him to call in to my phone. Speaker.
Yes, Jim.
I was just curious on mayor, this sits in on all the committees? Is this true?
Of council, he's usually the ex officio member of all.
It sits in on all the board meetings and all that stuff. And if they ever have a closed meeting, is the mayor allowed to sit in on the closed meeting, or does the mayor have to be with the?
Okay,
oh, you figured it out. A good question.
is he on over here?
Can you hear us, Harry?
Yeah, we get it.
We
Just
can't
nod.
hear you.
Just nod.
Maybe his microphone does. And
Is that your game or mine?
is our sound up on the speakers?
You can hear. Madam Technical?
That's my phone going off over there. That's him trying to retreat.
Oh, yeah. Get him on the phone live.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
Angela,
picking up the phone now.
while he's doing that.
No,
Um,
that's,
If someone like
Hear me?
retires from the library board,
There we go.
and the library decides on the new person,
Mhm.
and then they.
This is an ordeal. I have to have microphones in the area.
oh, okay.
That's why, they make their choice.
I'll just hold off.
Because they're not the same.
Another member of our council on that board.
Would you be willing to sit on the board, Harry?
If Angela's not willing, yeah. If we want to go to 3 members, I'll take the third seat as well. I have the time.
Okay, Angela, did you?
So I can stand. Yep, I can do it.
Okay, that's fine. And if you want the third member, I'm more than willing.
I think 2 are probably plenty.
I think 2 are enough.
Thank you, Harry.
No problem. So you're there running. Talk to me again.
Okay, we will.
Okay, thanks.
How's your battery? Okay. So shall we make Angela then one of the 6?
I'll let the
I'm sorry?
I'll let the group decide that if
Yes, that's what I'm just asking.
Mhm.
And then she can't vote on the rest of them, no, then she screws herself out of a vote.
Mhm.
Whatever, yeah, she wants to do it. I'm
Well,
fine
Doug-
with that.
can vote. So,
On the board.
yeah, but you're putting me on the board. So it's,
Yeah, You just won't get
It's
the
kinda
vote for the
different.
people, but if you want to be on it, I'm fine with that.
you can Doug vote for the people. Doug's not voting.
Once you're appointed to the library board, you're a full voting member.
On the board, not for appointing people.
Yeah.
Appointing.
You can't
But
appoint-
if we're
you can't appoint
discussing
people
a
to your own
council.
board though, right?
No, the library has.
No, you can't
Mm.
pick people to go on the board, right?
No,
If Angela joins the board, we put her on the board, she won't be able to pick the rest of the people to go on the board today.
why not?
She's picking her own board members. But maybe we shouldn't have got this shit this, like today.
So
We need more time to look at it all, right? You know what I mean?
Worry about it further, but
Yeah, I think what he's trying to say is,
If I'm on the
Are
board, I can't
you-
pick my own board, I thought, right?
since you're on the library board too, are you in
Can't really.
conflict
At
with
least like
discussing
Mida
and
left, right?
voting here at council?
okay, we are first and foremost council members. And I think we have the right to appoint members to the board. So let's try and just leave it there.
If you're already on the board is our question. Can you appoint your fellow board members? If you're on the board, that's the question.
I'm also still a council member, a member of
Yeah.
council. And yes, members of council.
But it might be a conflict, right? Like, that's what we're worried about, like we can pick the board ourselves, I guess, but like Angela wants to go on the board now. So is she gonna lose a pick on who she wants to get on the board? That's my question.
Mhm.
Let me turn this thing.
One needs to be able to handle it. Yeah, one counselor was always the one, was all we had before.
3's definitely out.
The reason I would like
But what?
another person is for continuity. If I can't make a meeting, it would be nice to have another counselor there who can come back and report to council.
You can always
Excuse
appoint
me,
them.
please, for a council meeting.
You can always appoint somebody in your absence if you wanted to, I guess. with
Yeah, but that doesn't provide the overall continuity. Yes, Chen.
Sorry to interrupt, but getting back to my previous questions before this.
Mhm.
On the people that are from council, they're sitting on the board, if there's a closed session, do those members of council have to leave the room for discussion for the closed meeting? Or the mayor and the mayor, sorry, I meant the mayor actually, first of all, the mayor. If the mayor is sitting in, not a member of the board, and there's a closed session called, does the mayor have the right to sit in on the closed session? I need to know that answer.
I think I would leave that up to the chairman of the board at the time with the library and see why the mayor is there.
Yeah, that's up to the library board. to conduct their meeting. Good question. but-
In the same
Yeah,
sense,
I-
Jim, that when we have a closed session, we can invite people from outside into the closed session. Yes. Angela?
If it's essential to know all that information today, then maybe we just don't vote. We just dissolve the library. We don't appoint because we will be outside of the act and we get answers to all our questions. We can do that.
Close the door, lock the door.
Yeah, I guess so, because then
It's
we
in
would be
order
outside
there
of the
somewhere.
act.
Like,
So-
it's in order.
It's functioning well with Steve and the board.
But we would be outside of the act, so they,
How
we
important is
couldn't,
that 18th day? And so,
well, they've already told us it is important, so.
If we don't appoint a board by the 18th, there won't be a library.
Hmm.
And we are the council that appoints the board, so I would suggest probably we should just get on with appointing the board.
all right, I'm fine with appointing the board.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm just, Angela gonna go on it or not go on?
Do not care.
I would say that's up to us to decide, do we want to put her on it or not? All, in-
Okay,
I asked for a vote on Angela.
sure, all right. No.
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 Okay,
Yes.
great. Well,
Jerry said-
we apparently don't get to vote, so.
Oh, no, we get to vote, we're councilors.
So we'll end
Silence,
up being
please.
6.
I'm sorry?
Sure, I'll go because I think that the library needs to have all new policies written. And the work that we're doing with redoing policies with the board will contribute to helping write the policies for the library.
Leave the
Library
board
has-
themselves their own policy.
Exactly,
Library
exactly. Yes, that's right, the board. And so we will be appointed to the board to help the board with the creation of their policies.
Oh,
Yeah,
the library has their policies that
do
come.
they?
Yes, oh, yes.
Oh, yes, and they've been following them?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And where are they?
So other people that haven't been following the policies.
Mhm.
I'd like to see our library's policy. No, that is not our library's policies. Those are Ontario guidelines.
Gotta get the OLR.
That's what they follow.
Yes.
No,
That's-
libraries have their own policies. You can go and look on the Timiskaming Shores website as you have. They have their own policies.
One at a time, and we are here to appoint members to the board. We're not here to discuss what the
Fine, they
board
have not
does.
been following any.
All right.
So that was 3 for.
I don't care. No,
It fails in the town vote, I vote.
well, then it doesn't matter, does it?
And for Harry. All in favor of appointing Harry?
Nope.
You start that?
No. I think one is,
We're happy with one.
Yep, one.
Angela?
I'm sure for Harry.
So it would be 3, so that also fails.
Okay, let's appoint the 6 then, I guess, eh?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay,
Who have we got? In our files of peoples. Jennifer Adsett.
put our hands up. there.
Well, unless there's any discussion here.
Nope,
Yep.
yes.
So that's
For who? Who would we?
Jenny
Jennifer
has it.
Adsett. So Pat was yes.
Yes.
Gary was yes. Jim is no.
Yes,
Angela is yes. Doug is yes. Harry?
Yep.
yes.
Harry is yes. So
Can I-
Angela,
Sorry, can I ask for clarification because we have more potentials? If they all pass, we just restart the vote?
I would think probably what we'll do is if we go through and we get 3 ties, then we would, and we still don't have our, if we have more than, then those people would be dropped off just as you and Harry were. And then we would take a look at who we have chosen for the board and then look at who remains and who of that group. We do another vote until we get to the number we want. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Okay. Next on the list is Trina Bro of Coleman. Yes,
Worship, before we continue, is one of the positions that are still unfilled, one of them going to be for Coleman Township municipal representative.
okay, let's answer that. Are we gonna hold one in abeyance for that, or for Coleman to decide?
I'd like to.
You like that? Jim, you like that? Yes, we will do that. You like that?
But
Sure, as long as you meet the requirements of appointing the board. but
Okay.
One reserved for Coleman.
Start the vote again, please.
And so do we take out the people who are Coleman people
Yes, we would have to tonight.
and let Coleman decide on the Coleman person?
They're voting a Coleman counselor. The two people on our list from Coleman are still allowed to vote.
Yeah.
They're just putting in a counselor on like our Doug is doing. They just want to put a counselor on
That's
there.
good. Maybe they'll give more money.
Yeah.
That's right. They got all the cash.
Mhm.
Yes,
Okay, well, I'd like to start a vote again. I'd like to-
back to,
Yeah,
So we're saving one for Doug and one for a Coleman counselor.
so we need five.
Five.
So I'd like to just revote then, please.
Six. Okay. got all yours.
okay, starting again, Jennifer Axel.
No.
No.
Yes,
Yes, Harry? On Jennifer?
We'll vote on Jennifer. again.
Axel, sorry. So it's 3-3. Jennifer fails.
Hmm. There we go.
Jennifer Howell.
More than that, you're missing one. Trina,
We're doing an order.
Trina Bro. Bro.
Trina Burrow is next.
I thought Trina was. We have Trina's from Coleman.
Yeah, but
She's a
we're
Coleman
talking about
person.
Coleman residents on and a Coleman counselor.
Counselor.
So Coleman residents, we
Yeah,
can
we're still
vote.
So the counselor is a separate.
Okay, sorry then.
It's
Yes.
fine.
No, I thought we were reserving one for Coleman only.
Just for the counselor. Same kind of your counterpart, Doug.
Yes, oh, I understand that. Yes. Okay, Trina Blow.
Yes.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
wasn't in my talk, so no.
No? Gary?
Yes.
Harry?
Yes.
So we have 4 for Trina, so she would be on. And oh, let's see what I'm doing here. Jennifer Howell.
Yes.
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 And yes. Yes. So 6 votes for Jennifer, so Jennifer is on. Howell. Tamara Fishley.
Yes.
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 I'll vote no. Gary? Harry? Yes. So 4 for Tamara. So Tamara is on.
Well, not necessarily. We're gonna have more than the 4 positions available.
Yes, oh, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry.
4 or 5 positions.
But for now, she has 4. Yes.
Trina Bro, I would have 4 of them for 4. And you would be against that.
I think it was 6 for her. I know it was Jennifer.
5.
Tina Bro, I had 4 and 2 no's.
Did you? Oh, okay. Change that on there.
Jennifer Gabrielle.
Yes.
Yes.
Jennifer Gabrielle Carey? No. So 3 yeses, 3 no's. Ken Lilly,
Yes.
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 Harry, Ken Lilly.
Doug?
I'm voting no. So that's 4 to 2. Jennifer Herrera,
No.
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 Yes.
Jennifer Pereira, Harry? Yes. So 3 yeses. 3 and 3, yeah. And Sabrina Somersault,
No.
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 3 noes.
Yes.
Harry, Sabrina Summerall? Yes. And 3 yeses. So where are we at?
So we have to vote on Jenny Acid.
Yeah. So we need 1 more, right? So yes, back to Jennifer Adsett,
Yes.
Yes.
3 yeses,
No, for
no. Harry, Jennifer Adsett,
the final position.
and I'll vote yes. 5 and 1 for Jennifer. Did we want to go through all of these again then? Was that the intent of council?
No, that's fine. We got
No.
it. 5, 6. 5, I guess.
Got 6.
Yeah, 5, 5. Then we got the 1 open spot for council for Coleman.
Mhm.
And then.
Mhm.
The new word will be
Yeah.
The new board will be Jenny Adsett, Trina Bro, Jennifer Cowell, Tamara Fishley, and Ken Lilly.
Did they get, like, I didn't know that. What was the vote? Was it
5-1 to Ken or something.
Ken won? He's on?
Yeah, he's on that Ken, yeah.
Ken was 4 to 2,
Oh, yeah. Okay, good. I marked it.
with myself and 1 seat reserved for Coleman.
Mhm.
So we're good?
Yes.
We're good. Okay.
Long way around, but we are.
I have a mover and a seconder to approve. I have a mover and a seconder to approve those. Moved by Jim and I think that's his. All in favor? Thank you. Yes. please. I'm moving. Oh, I think I might have chopped it over, but. Oh, good.
Number 5, adjournment, draft motion be resolved, the council meeting be adjourned at 7:14. Get a mover, please. Doug? Jim, seconder? All in favor? Thank you, everybody.
Okay.